Hey guys! So I have a really exciting meal to share with you guys today. I was preparing this right now. I'm so freaking excited to eat it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry I kind of look, not the best right now. I kind of just stopped halfway in my makeup routine. Like I wasn't feeling like putting makeup on and putting eyeliner on and all that. I just was so hungry and so just like, I need food. So I hope you can forgive me for that. But so today's menu is going to be tteokbokki, which is like Korean spicy rice cake and the spicy sauce, and kimbap. And I made kimbap for the first time today, and I tried some while I was like making it to test to make sure it's not going to be like disgusting. And it is so good. I'm like so proud of myself. I'm like, wow, it actually came out really tasty. So I'm super excited. And the reason I actually decided to pair up these two is because I've seen people dip different things into their tteokbokki sauce, and they say it tastes really good. So I really wanted to try dipping kimbap into the tteokbokki sauce. I hope it's going to be really good. So yeah, so let's jump right in and start eating. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, first let's try the tteokbokki, and this I just made it like very simple. I didn't add any cheese or any fish cake or anything like that. It's just literally just the rice cake and the sauce. Oh my god, no, it's breaking. These chopsticks are like hard to use. I've made rice cake a couple of times before, but the sauce always ended up being too salty, and I didn't like that. But this one, I now added more sugar, so it's just perfect. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. The rice cake is so slippery. Really good. Okay, I'm gonna eat the kimbap on its own first. Really good. It's so good. Kimbap is like literally one of my favorite foods. Okay, now I'm gonna try dipping it. Ooh, I'm excited. It really does make it taste better. I can't quite describe it, but it adds like a little special something to it, So I'm currently preparing for exams. I have exam week next week. So I'm not excited. I'm gonna show this to you guys. Can you guys see? I have sociology, which is my first exam on Monday. I'm so not prepared. I really don't want to write it. Studying is the worst. So yeah, I have exam week this week. And then Thursday, Thursday is my last exam. And then I'm done. Okay, that was, what did I just say? And then I'm done. Which I'm really excited about. I'm definitely ready for this school year to be over, you know? I'm definitely ready. Oh yeah. There's this girl on YouTube. Her channel is called Shugi's Eating Show, I think. And the way she eats tteokbokki is so funny. Like, she takes like a plate and she lines up 3 tteokbokki and she like slides them into her mouth. It's so funny. Yeah, so I'd want to try it, but like I don't have a plate right now because I used all of my dishes for like cooking all this stuff. So yeah, maybe next time. Oops. But so yeah, so speaking of mukbangs, since this is a mukbang video, I have a lot of people I watch who do mukbangs. My favorite is probably Simply Soul. And I've talked about her in my first mukbang video. I love her videos and she's just such a nice person. And I just like love watching her. Then also Andrew's Off Day. He's like a mixture of mukbang videos and beauty videos. And he also does vlogs sometimes. I really enjoy him too. Also like, yeah, some Korean ones like Shugi's Eating Show. And that guy, like, he's super popular. I forget his channel name, but he eats like obscene amounts of food. He's Korean, like he only talks in Korean. And he basically just like posts from Africa TV onto YouTube later. But he eats like incredible amounts of food. And he looks, you know, quite thin and like so not fair. But yeah. Also, oh yeah, Coco Shanu, and her vlog channel is Shanu's Life, I think. And she doesn't post mukbangs very frequently, but when she does, I really love watching them. Yeah, there's a lot, like, there are many that I'm forgetting right now. Kimbap is the best. If you haven't tried it, seriously do, because at first I also thought it's pretty much the same thing as sushi, but the taste is so different. And honestly, like, sushi is my favorite food, but maybe I would even go as far as to say that I like kimbap more. And I love tteokbokki. I love the texture. If you guys haven't tried tteokbokki, seriously do. And if you don't have like a Korean supermarket or a Korean mart or anything around you, you can just order it from online. I've ordered it from online before, and it's really good. Like, I mean, probably, granted, it's probably not as healthy as making it like on your own from scratch, but still really, really good. So yeah, try it definitely. Oh yeah. So my favorite TV show of all time, and this is just speaking in terms of like Western American TV shows, not counting Korean dramas, because that's a whole different story. But yeah, my favorite TV show of all time is Once Upon a Time. If you guys watch it and if you like that TV show, thumbs down, thumbs down. Please don't thumbs down, thumbs up below. I love that show, oh my god. I discovered it not when it first like started coming out, but I discovered it towards the end of season 1, when they were like wrapping up season 1, and I like binged watched that whole season like within like 2 days, I think. And then I was literally so depressed afterwards because I had to wait for the whole summer for them to come back for season 2. Oh my gosh, I literally like had depression. I was like so sad, didn't want to eat, didn't want to do anything, didn't want to get out of bed. I was just like so sad that it was over. Excuse me. Yeah, and I love it so much. Like, I just watched the no, it wasn't the season finale. Pre-finale? I don't even know what episode it was, because I don't really pay attention to that. But you guys who watch it, like, and you keep up with it and you watch it every single week, you guys know what happened. Oh my god. I was bawling my eyes out. I was crying so much. I don't really want to talk about it too much because in case you guys don't watch it, I don't want to spoil it. Or if you do but you haven't like had time to watch the most recent episode, I also obviously don't want to spoil it for you, but prepare. And I seriously recommend you give it a try. That show is incredible. It's basically the premise is that fairy tale characters that we all know, like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, I'm forgetting them, but you know, like all the princes and princesses and fairy tale characters, they're basically like alive. And I know this explanation is not gonna do justice. Like it doesn't sound the best, but once you watch it, you're like, oh my god. So yeah, so fairy tale characters, they basically all live in real life in this town, and it's just incredible. Like the plot line is amazing. The characters, it's so much like, it really takes you away from the real life for that like 40 minutes or however long it is, one episode. But it's just so like kind. There's so much kindness, there's so much goodness, there's so much like, it's just incredible. Like if you are a fan of like, you know, happy endings, and if you just like, you know, fairy tale stories in general, you will love it. Oh my gosh. I've seen some incredible TV shows. And this is still my favorite by far. So definitely check it out. And comment down below, what's your favorite TV show? I know, oh my gosh. I'm gonna get sorry. I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but I know like the entire world loves Game of Thrones, and I really don't like it very much. And I did actually give it a try. I watched, I think, the first full season, and I just couldn't get into it. It was too much for me, I think. Like, too intense. I'm not saying it's a bad show by any means, because if the whole world loves it, you know, clearly it's an amazing show, but it's just not my cup of tea. Gosh, I don't want to go back to revising after this. How are you guys as students? Because I know students who are like very diligent, you know, and they begin studying like a month before the tests. And then there are people like me who start the night before. But honestly, like, I still end up getting good grades. But actually, back in high school, I was one of those students who was like really, I would like study a lot, but then I was studying for like IGCSE exams, and that's like in the British system. So in case you don't know what that is, it's basically your 11 exams before you enter into like high school. And they really weren't that important, but our school was like, these exams are so important, they will determine the rest of your life. And I, didn't know any better, so I believed them. And I was just so stressed out. I'm not kidding, I literally would cry like every day. And I literally had depression. And it took me like quite some time to like recover after the exams were over. But I think after that, my body kind of, or my mind or whichever, it kind of knows to not let it get to that point again. So every time there's a situation that, maybe requires like that kind of stress response or something, like I don't respond with that much stress anymore. Like it's almost like my body knows to not let me get to that point of that level of stress. So like with exams now, I literally just start like studying like the night before of the exam and I get really good grades. Well, really good grades. I don't get all A's, but for me, like a B minus is also a really good grade. So yeah, I've kind of like chilled out after that experience. Almost too chill, I'd say sometimes. Like for my last year of high school, for my B exams, those were the ones that actually matter. Like they're important. And for some of those exams, I started studying literally also the night before. My mom was like, what happened to you? Like, you were like so like, diligent before. And I think it's honestly just my body knows to not let me get that stressed out. And honestly, like, it's a better way to live, I think. Stress-free. And even though I get really nervous, like, oh my god, what if I, don't do well on this exam, blah blah, it always works out in the end. And I always end up getting, a good grade, so. It will work itself out. I'm getting really full. Korean food is the best. I made 닭갈비 about 2 days ago, which is chicken with cabbage and like other vegetables and a spicy sauce. And also rice cake. And it was really good too. But my frying pan wasn't big enough and the cabbage was like literally like overflowing. But somehow I managed to cook it. Oh no, this one broke. No. How many are left in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna have one more and then I'm done because I'm really getting full now. I'm done. This was a really good meal. Very delicious. Okay, so oh my gosh, I'm so full. Oh, I'm so full. You know, like when you reach that point where you're not even full, but you're all like stuffed. That's how I feel right now. Oh my gosh. I could just go to sleep right now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Not a thumbs down, thumbs up. And comment down below what you would like to see me eat next. And subscribe to see more of my videos. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!